got both going now. I love it.
Trying to keep tabs on here and watch the NHL.
That's awesome, dude. ESPN.
A little mini booth right here.
There you go. All you need is Gretzky on one side and
that's right. I need a color guy right here. I don't have a color guy. All right, welcome back to Vegas. We're here for the evening game. Rocky Mountain Warriors, I should say, against the Vegas Junior Knights. 5:30 game right now. This is the bracket game. It's a little bit of a change up here in the format. It's a bracket game officially, which would normally determine who's playing in the championship game tomorrow. However, this Vegas Junior Knights team is a full roster of 2010s, and they needed them to help round out enough teams for the tournament. So that's why they're allowed in the tournament. But they're not allowed to play in the championship game. So, win or lose, the Warriors, after earning the 2 seed after pool play, will be in the championship tomorrow. Because the number 1 seed Junior Knights, being a 2010 team, cannot play in the championship. A little confusing as we were checking the brackets this afternoon, but that's how it played out. The Warriors will be advancing to the championship no matter what tomorrow afternoon at 2:10 Pacific time. Warriors played the Junior Knights earlier, an 11-4 loss, close for a while. Actually had a 2-goal lead, the Warriors did, a 2-goal lead in the second period, I believe, but it eventually got a little bit out of hand and Vegas pulled away. Rabathan takes the face-off for the Warriors. Circling it around, back into the neutral zone. Gillespie plays it back over to Phillips on the far side. Phillips up the neutral zone, trying to find Howick. Tied up at the blue line. Rabathan's there as well. Knights dig it out. They play it back around. Up the left side. Knights into the zone. They'll dump it on the far side, chasing after to winger. Phillips applying pressure. He'll break up the pass attempt. Picked up by Rabathan. He sends it out, trying to find Howick. Just got him turned around. It's picked up by the defenseman. Vegas D pinches down below the red line, trying to get a centering pass. Tied up right there on the pads. Warriors control the face-off. Can't quite clear it out. Kept in by Vegas at the point. Shot from Vegas. Karam's around the corner. They're trying to get a centering pass back in there. Goes all the way through the crease. Back on the near side. Dug out by Hargadine. Hargadine in front of his own net, trying to find an outlet pass. He'll circle around, rethink it. Finally a pass up here on the near boards, looking for Wald, but just over his stick, picked up by the Knights. The Knights on the far side. Pressure being applied by Wisner. They'll play it right back to the D, back to Curtin. Curtin quickly back to Wald in the neutral zone, trying to get it over the red line, but poke checked away there by Vegas. Vegas regroups in their own line, below their own blue line. They'll play it right back to center ice, though, chipped ahead to Wisner. Wisner dumps it in the zone. Touched up, it looked like, maybe by a Vegas player on the bench, so they'll blow that dead. We'll get a stoppage in play here with just under 13 minutes remaining. Knights control the face-off, rushing to the neutral zone quickly on the right side. Phillips back with Gillespie, shot high into the netting. Stoppage in play. Vegas controls, trying to set something up in neutral zone here. Far side, little give and go. They'll dump it in. Puck circles behind Phillips, picked up by Gillespie behind the net. They'll send it back looking for Russell. Russell up the near side, just lost the handle, but he plays it up over to Halleck. Halleck out of the zone, off the boards. Russell chasing after it, no icing. He's below the red line when he dumped it in. Circling behind their net. Trying to play it back to the point. It comes back to Gillespie. Gillespie the shot wide left. Halleck chasing after it. Russell there as well. Halleck picks it up. They try to clear it out. Comes back to the point for Phillips. Phillips sends a shot on target, but blocked by the defense of Vegas. They try to clear it out. Comes back to Gillespie at center ice. Gillespie evades one defender. We've got Raboffin and Russell over the blue line. Quick shot by Gillespie. Right on target. Saved by the Knights goalie. Shot from the point, trying to get a little tip in there, but kicked out by the Vegas defense. Quick shot after the face-off, but Vegas quickly clears. 11 and a half minutes remaining in this first period. No score. Good back check there by Hargadine. He digs out the loose puck. Hargadine trying to split the defense. He gets around one defender. All alone in the slot, trying to get through, playing it back to Wisner. Quick shot, glove save by the Vegas goalie. Great give and go there by Hargadine and Wisner, but up to the challenge was the Knights goalie. He hangs on to it. Warriors control the face-off. They'll play it behind the net, trying to find Hargadine and Raboffin. Hargadine digs it out. Poke checked away by the Knights defense. They'll circle behind their own net. Raboffin applying pressure that forces a pass up, but just out of the reach of Curtin. Streaking after it is Depew. Back checking along with Hargadine. Depew ties up his man, centering pass turned aside by Depew. Or by Curtin, I should say. The other direction come the Warriors. Raboffin plays it around one defender, skating back below the red line. They'll pick up the loose puck. Trying to play it back to point, looking for Curtin. Dumped in, though, by Vegas. Vegas sends it all the way down behind the ice. Touched up by Roshniak. Trying to send it up and out. They don't quite get it out, but it's cleared out by Walcott. Walcott sends it up. Just over the zone, just offside, as Halleck was ahead of the action there. The play would have been on sides, but a little poke check there by Vegas. Holds up the puck. And a couple Warriors across the blue line too early. Back underway here. little scrum on the far side, but Walcott tries to chip it back, but it's picked up by Vegas. Vegas enters the zone. Quick snapshot, save by Rushniak, and kicked aside by Phillips. Phillips corralled that rebound and took it off the right side. He sends it back over for Gillespie. Gillespie in a battle, trying to send it out and chip it up to Walcott. They got tipped. They're going to call an icing, though. It looked like it got tipped right at center ice, but nevertheless, they call an icing. That'll bring it back into Warriors zone. Controlled by Wisner after the faceoff, streaking up the left side. Good play by Wisner, trying to find Russell right on the tape. Great pass. Wisner sauced it up in the air, and Russell grabbed it out of the air. Another good tip. Right pass from Wisner, trying to find Hargadine. Good little tip pass, one-timer attempt there. Just tipped wide. Russell digs it out, trying to play it over to Wisner, but Vegas fights through it. But a great poke check by Russell. He comes back away with it. Across the blue line, we're going to get a trip here. Vegas touches it up. Warriors will go on the power play. Loose puck picked up in the slot, shot by Waldo just wide. Rabothan picks it up. He'll play it back to Curtin on the point. Over to the far side. Depew sends it back down low, all the way around, looking for Rabothan behind the net. He sends it back to Curtin. Early stages of the power play here, trying to get something set up for a shooting lane, but that pass was tipped by Vegas. Quick play back over to Wald, trying to clear the zone. Wald over the blue line. Down in the face-off circle, trying to get a shot on net, looking for a rebound. Goes high, wide, comes all the way back to the right point. Curtin fires a snapshot, looking for a tip. A loose puck in front. Hargadine takes a crack at it, goes just wide. Wald battling in the far corner. Rabothan there as well. He digs it out, trying to find Hargadine. Just out of his reach, though. Comes back to Vegas, and they chip it up and out of the zone. Corralled by Curtin, though, at center ice. Curtin quickly back over the blue line. Quick snapshot. Doesn't get through the defense. Loose puck comes back to Hargadine. Hargadine trying to backhand. Saved by the Vegas goalie. Great attempt there by Hargadine. He went all the way down low on the left side by the crease. Tried to backhand, trying to draw the goalie down. Flip it over his right leg pad, but he blocked it and hung on to it. Back underway. Phillips sends it back down low. Loose puck behind the net. Trying to set something up. About 40 seconds remaining on the power play. They play it back down low to Wisner. Wisner trying to create some space here and skate through a stick check. Gets tripped up. Vegas trying to clear it out to the point. Comes back to Gillespie. Gillespie left on fire. Loose puck shot blocked. Pulled out by the Vegas defense. Walcott right there trying to get a rebound, but it comes all the way back to center ice. Phillips picks it up at center ice. Plays it up to Wisner. Wisner just trying to tap it ahead for a little pass there to Walcott, but they got cleared out by Vegas. Phillips plays it around. Trying to find Russell. Russell chips it around some traffic, back up to center ice. Returned by Vegas momentarily, but Wisner picks it up. Teams are back to full strength. Shots are 7-3 in favor of the Warriors. Phillips chasing after the puck on the far side. Ties up with a Warrior, or with a junior knight, I should say. Wisner trying to flip it back over to Phillips. Two junior knights behind there trying a little wraparound, but Wisner digs it out. Wisner and Phillips, centering pass picked up by Russell. Kicked over to Walcott. Kept alive, though, by the Knights. They keep it in. Gillespie plays it back over right in the top of the slot. He'll pull it back. Regroups and plays it up looking for Russell. Russell taps it into the far corner. 6.5 minutes remaining in this opening frame. Russell tied up behind the junior Knights net. Knights will play it out. Couple quick passes, trying to keep it in the zone, but a poke check by Howick keeps it alive. Howick comes away with it. Quick snapshot off the inside right post. Fractions of an inch from going post and in. Howick hit the post and it kicked over in the left corner. Gillespie back, picks up the puck for the Warriors. Skates around some traffic.
Go!
Poke check though, stolen by the Knights. They send it back into the Warrior zone. Picked up by Depew. He'll play it over to Wald. Wald skates through some traffic. Good pass right on the tape of Howick, but just bounced off of his stick. Rolled into the crease and covered up by the Knights goalie to get a stoppage in play here with 5:46 remaining. This puck behind the Vegas net. Warriors trying to dig it out. Hargadine plays around the corner. Just about ready to make a pass. Poke checked away, though, by the Knights, and they clear it out. Knights at center ice. Across the blue line, quick shot. Blocked by Rushniak, and he'll hang on to that one. Hargadine wins the face-off back, picked up by Curtin. Plays around the far boards, picked up by Weisner. Weisner trying to chip it ahead to Hargadine. It goes out of his reach all the way back to the right point. Vegas picks it up and chips it back in. Right on target, shot saved by Rushniak, picked up by Curtin in the crease. Curtin circling around, trying to create some space, looking for an outlet pass. Trying to find Rabathin streaking out of the zone, but kept in by the Knights. Eventually dug out by Hargadine. Hargadine taps it ahead to Rabathin, but just out of his reach. Loose puck picked up by Hargadine. Outlet pass over to Weisner. Weisner with a shot blocked, goes behind the net. Great pass by Weisner. Back to Hargadine. Hargadine trying to find a pass, chipped in by Curtin to keep it alive. Knights eventually gain control and clear it out. Hargadine back checking, picks up a loose puck. He plays it over to Depew. Depew around some traffic. Another toe drag. Depew through center ice. Trying to play it ahead for Hargadine. Loose puck, almost got it over to Hargadine. Poke checked away, loose for a moment, almost got it to Hargadine. Gillespie back checking, will pick up the errant pass by the Knights. Back in his own zone. He skates around some traffic through neutral ice. On the tape for Hargadine. Hargadine sends it over for Phillips off the boards, who taps it ahead to Walcott. Walcott chips it in down low. Walcott battling behind the net with Russell, but the Knights come away with it. Knights into the neutral zone. Across the blue line, looking for a shot, goes wide left. Howick on the near corner. He'll pick up the puck, skates it out of the zone. Battling with a couple Knights, they poke it away, but chipped in by Walcott. 3.5 minutes remaining in this opening frame. Loose puck picked up by Phillips. He'll backhand it over, looking for Russell. He chips it around the defender, and Russell's in deep on the right side. Howick chasing after it as well. Knights player beats him to it. They clear it around, but it's going to be kept in by Phillips at the point. Phillips back down low to Howick. He slides it ahead to Russell. Back to Howick. Poke checked away by the Knights player just as Howick was breaking towards the crease. They clear it all the way out, but it's picked off by Gillespie. Gillespie in his own zone. Quick pass right up to Howick. He touches it ahead to Russell. Ball back to the point for Gillespie. Almost let a shot go. He plays it over to Phillips. Just off of the stick of Phillips. Knights kick it ahead, but Gillespie's back checking. Gillespie will chase that down behind his own red line. He evades one defender. Out of the zone the other direction. Quick pass over to Russell. Russell, a couple quick touches around a defender. Trying to get through some traffic and get a shot, but poke checked away. Good move by Russell. Couldn't get the shot off at the end of it. Quick play from Phillips up to Curtin, who taps it down low, but picked up by the Knights behind their own net. Intercepted at center ice on the clearing attempt by Vegas, and Curtin dumps it right back in. Vegas regrouping, trying to clear it out. Kept in by Rabothan. Great pressure there on the forecheck. Rabothan, loose puck, fires it on target, looking for a rebound. Wald streaking in the crease as well. They'll play it back to Curtin at the point. Slap shot from Curtin, looking for a tip. A great tip there. Weisner with the tip, goes just wide left. Rabothan got leveled. Puck just comes barely out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Rabothan backs out. He checks up. Wald trying to chip it back in. Rabothan and Wald almost had a little rush there, but got poked back out by Vegas. Vegas over the blue line. They play it back to the left side. Quick shot, blocker save, loose puck in front. Great stick check there by Depew as the rebound was wide open on the right side. We're going to stoppage in play here. We're going to get a tripping call. Looks like the Warriors will go on the penalty kill. Minute 20.
I was telling him I'm listening to you. It's like listening to you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
That's fun. Thank you.
Good job. We'll hire you.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Clearing attempt on the penalty kill. 15 seconds burned off so far. Vegas circling behind their own net. They'll play it out on the right side. Up through the neutral zone, up to the left winger. Gillespie and Phillips back on D. Argadine along with Walcott. Down low, shot, blocker save, covered up, kicked out, and Walcott clears it behind the net. Great play there by Rushniak. Point blank shot by Vegas. Vegas with the centering pass goes all the way back to the point, and they'll bring it out of the zone. Just cleared out past the blue line. Minute 10 remaining on the penalty kill. They try to play it back to the point. Poke checks by Hargadine and Walcott trying to break it up. Vegas back to the right side. Down low in the face-off circle. Shot saved by Rushniak, and he covers it up. 23 seconds remaining on the arena clock here. 1 minute remaining on the penalty kill for the Warriors. Knights win the face-off, play it back to the right D, trying to play it back down low, poke checked away. Weisner backhands it out of the zone. Russell chasing after it, trying to beat his man to the puck. Vegas chips it back to center ice. Curtin and Depew back, shot right on target, saved by Rushniak. He'll hang on to that one. 5 seconds on the clock, 41 on the power play for Vegas. The penalty, by the way, was on Wald for the trip. Wald is in the box for another 41 seconds on the tripping call. Face-off controlled by Vegas, top of the slot, quick shot, glove save by Rusniak. Less than a second on the arena clock. I'll keep mine here at 1 second, just enough time for a puck drop. Maybe no more shots. Face-off win by the Warriors, and that'll do it for the end of the first period. 0-0 as we head into the second. And we're underway here in the second period. Knights control the face-off. And play it up through the neutral zone, cross the red line, the end of the zone on the left side. Hargadine back checking, a little poke check right there. Trying to send it up to Weisner. Weisner waiting for some help. He'll just dump it in. Got tipped. Actually, no, it didn't get the tip, but it's still 14 seconds remaining on the penalty kill, so no icing. Wald with 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Intercepted by Curtin at center ice. He tips it back in. Time has expired on the penalty to Wald. He's out of the box, back to full strength. Wald goes to the bench. Howick comes on. Vegas enters the zone on the right side. A little poke check by Weisner breaks up the rush. They play it back down low. Depew applying pressure. Depew behind the net. He'll play it up to Howick. Howick trying to bang it off the boards, but gets tied up in the skates. He flips it ahead to Hargadine, just out of Hargadine's reach. The puck gets up on the edge. That'll be an icing call. They wave it off. Slowed down enough. Two players there. Hargadine picks up the puck. Vegas player got tripped up. He tries to play it out to Howick. Quick shot. Couldn't get a good stick on it. And Vegas clears. Vegas up the right side. They'll dump it in. Behind the net is Curtin, but Vegas comes away with it, trying to get a centering pass. Pressure applied behind the net by Weisner and Depew. Depew ties up his man. Hargadine there trying to dig the puck out while Depew has the man tied up. Vegas comes away with it, trying to get a centering pass, kicked aside by Curtin. Howick picks up the puck. Can't quite clear it. Kept in the left point. Shot tipped right on target. Saved by Rusniak and cleared out by Curtin. Comes over to Howick. Howick up the right side. Just over the red line. He'll dump it in. Almost caught the coach there on that dump-in pass. Went off the boards just below Travis Howick. Loose puck squirts back to center ice. Gillespie picks it up. He'll play it back to Phillips. Phillips. Cross-ice pass over to Gillespie. Gillespie off the boards. Trying to find Rabothan. He taps it ahead to Hargadine. Hargadine through some traffic. Top of the slot. Waiting for support. Circles around. Plays it back to Phillips. Phillips bangs it off the boards. Back down low. Walcott chasing after it, but picked up by Vegas. Vegas clears it out of the zone. Little touch pass at center ice. Phillips bangs it over to Gillespie. Couple poke checks, and it ends up on a Vegas stick, and they dump it in. Little scrum on the far side. Warriors dig it out, rushing the other direction. Russell up the left side. Around some traffic. Russell in the slot. Shot. Right leg pad saved by the Knights goalie. Good rush there by Russell. Kept in by Phillips at the point. Loose puck in front. Banged off of a Vegas stick. Almost had a shot at it. It was Russell right there. Kicked out by Vegas. Quick rush the other direction. Gillespie ties up his man. Centering attempt. Tipped aside. Comes back to the blue line. Vegas pinching down below the blue line. Gillespie ties up his man and pokes it ahead to Russell. Russell turns up the right side. He's got Rabothan in tow, along with Walcott. Quick shot right on target. Shot by Russell, but turned aside by the Knights goalie. He comes back to the point. Gillespie over to Phillips. Phillips dumps it back in. Circling back is Russell behind the net. Vegas beats him to it, and they clear it out. Comes back up to center ice, where Phillips will corral that and reset. Phillips plays it through center ice, looking for Wald. Comes all the way over to Russell. Russell dumps it in. Wald tied up, down low. Vegas clears it out. Phillips picks up the loose puck at center ice, skates around some traffic. Phillips over the blue line. Sauce pass over to Weisner around some traffic. Weisner, quick snapshot. Looking for that top right corner. Just high over the crossbar. Rides the rail all the way back to the point. Vegas picks it up, trying to clear the zone. Great pressure by Wald and Howick. Howick comes away with it. Howick's got a shot. Glove save just over the crossbar. Weisner tied up in the corner with Howick. A couple Knights players there as well. Good stick check by Weisner. Battling, trying to keep it alive, but Vegas comes away with it. Good poke check there by Curtin. Forces a pass by Vegas and ends up on the stick of the Warriors. Weisner up the right side, or the left side. He'll dump it in over to the right corner. Kicked aside by the Vegas goalie. Curtin trying to play from his knees back to the slot. Poke checked away by Vegas. Good battle there on the far side. Weiser going to the bench, had to step off the ice just out of the action. And the Knights 3-on-0 break here on Rushniak, and they score. Caught in a line change. Tough timing there. Weisner stepping off the ice, trying to get another Warrior on the ice. And they jump behind the defense, ends up on a 3-on-0 break. Rushniak left all alone. Tough to defend that, even if he had made the initial save. Two other Vegas Knights players there for the rebound. So tough turn of events there. Vegas goes up. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the second period. Vegas goes up 1-0.
Junior Knights goal scored by number 21, assisted by number 18.
Offsides call.
Remaining in the second period.
Bring it back outside the blue line. Face-off controlled by the Warriors. Gillespie over to Phillips. Phillips up center ice, right through the neutral zone, trying to find Hargadine, just out of his reach. Knights will pick it up behind their own net. Rabothman applying pressure with Hargadine. Down low. Phillips trying to keep it alive at the point. Puck squirts all the way past him down to the Warriors' own zone. Picked up by Gillespie. Gillespie trying to chip it out around some traffic. Just out of the blue line, does clear it. Knights get back onside, though. They enter the zone, down in top of the slot, looking for a shot. Glove save initially, kicked aside by Rushniak. I think Rushniak had the save, and Phillips kicked it out of the crease. Vegas picking up the puck, though, behind the net, trying a little wrap around or centering pass. Gillespie tying the man up in the corner. Knights come away with another centering pass all the way through the crease. Nobody home. Walcott and Hargadine on the far side. Vegas trying to play it back to the point. They wave off icing as it came back from Vegas. It actually shot that back, trying to get it back to the point, so no icing on the Warriors. Rabothman, Weisner, and Russell tied up in the far corner. They'll play it back to the point to Curtin. Curtin back down low, looking for Russell. Russell battling through some traffic, trying to come away with it for a clear pass or a shot. Skates it up the far boards. They'll play it back to the point for Curtin. Delayed penalty coming up on Vegas. Rushniak to the bench. Russell trying to play it over to the other point. Touched up by Vegas. And that'll be enough. Stop the play. Penalty on Vegas. Let's see, 2 minutes here. I didn't quite see the referee's indication. Maybe interference. I couldn't see what he indicated, but nevertheless, Warriors go on the power play here with 13:09 remaining. Let's see if they can tie it up. Shots are 13-9 in favor of the Warriors. They're getting their looks. Shot goes wide right. Trying to get a tip there was Wald on the near post. Wald and Weisner along with Hargadine. Hargadine trying to pick up the puck in the slot. Poke checked away, and the Knights will pick it up and flip it out of the zone. Little rush here with Depew back. Back checking is Hargadine. All 5 players for the Warriors back in the zone, and Hargadine digs it out. Hargadine around some traffic, ahead of steam on the right side, up through the neutral zone. He's got Wald chasing. Looking for a pass and a rebound there. Comes right back to Weisner. Quick shot blocked by the Knights. Slap shot by Curtin high over the crossbar. Hargadine trying to find a pass right in front to Wald. Shot wide right, just over the crossbar. Open in the corner, just couldn't find it. Weisner picks it up, circling around, trying to find a pass or a shooting lane. He'll play it back down low. Finds Depew. Blocker save by the Knights goalie. Knights pick it up, trying to clear the zone. They backhand it up and out of the blue line, over the blue line, back in the neutral zone. Weisner backhands it around, trying to find Curtin. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Vegas. Scoring opportunity here for the Warriors. They can get another rush on the power play. Up the left side is Hargadine, over the blue line. Down low in the face-off circle, circling around behind the net. Trying to find an open man. He'll play it back to the right point to Curtin. Curtin lets it fly high over the crossbar. Rebound back to Walcott. Walcott back to Depew. Depew over to Curtin. Down to the face-off circle, looking for a shot. He'll play it off the back of the net. Back to Hargadine. Hargadine hits the brakes, trying to evade some traffic. He'll play it back to the point. Kept in by Depew. Nice nifty move behind his back to keep it alive. He'll play it on the far right side for Curtin. Looking for a tip. Shot doesn't get through the traffic. Blocked by the Vegas defense. Doesn't get through. A little backhand pass to clear. Goes off the glass. Back to full strength. Vegas has killed it off. Depew looking for a shot on target. Saved by the Vegas goalie. He'll hang on to that one. We'll get a face-off. 11 minutes remaining in the second. Phillips on the left point. Gillespie on the right point. They toss Verboffen out of there. Russell takes the face-off. Russell wins it over to Howick. Howick trying to get a shot, fanned on it momentarily, and Vegas digs it out. They'll break it out into the neutral zone. Vegas flips it up into the far left corner. Stick tap by Rusniak, trying to keep it out of there. But dangerous little tip back in there by Vegas. Howick battling at center ice. Vegas tips it right back into the Warrior zone. Picked off by Phillips, though. He plays it over to Verboffen. Off the far boards, but sent right back in. High stick by Phillips as he knocked that one down. Over the shoulder stick tap. High sticking call. Face off in the Warrior zone after that. 10.5 minutes remaining in the second. Warriors control the face-off. They'll play it over to Phillips. Phillips right back to Gillespie. Gillespie over the blue line. Backhand pass trying to find the streaking Weisner, but picked off by Vegas. Vegas rushing the other direction. They enter the zone, 2-on-2. Phillips takes the man, forces a quick shot, saved by Rusniak. Hargadine digs out the rebound, trying to flip it up over the traffic and chase after it. Poke checked away, though, by Vegas. They're right back in the zone on the left side. Drop pass, poked away by Hargadine. Hargadine trying to flip it ahead to Weisner. Walled there as well in support. Hargadine digs it out, comes over to Gillespie. Gillespie will reset behind his own net. He'll hit the brakes. Plays it off the boards. Up to Wald, trying to find Hargadine. Hargadine ran into a check. They have the arm up for an offsides, but they waved that off. Loose puck picked up behind the net by Phillips. Great play by Phillips. He plays it back to Gillespie on the backhand. Gillespie, good outlet pass over to Weisner. Streaking up the left side is Weisner. Weisner in the slot. Good give and go, and he scores! Weisner to Hargadine. That connection's happened so many times over the years. Great look by Weisner at the very last second. Finds Hargadine on the back door, and they tied it up. That was a great. That kid that made the pass. That's like his thing. He's like last second always finds a way to make that pass. So this is a big, conglomeration of kids from all over. But those two kids play together in Kansas City. They know each other. Yeah, they're
Really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
I don't think it's going to help you, Esteban.
Russell trying to get over the blue line there, looking for a little break. But broken up by Vegas. Just 8.5 minutes or so remaining in this second period. Shots now 17-10 in favor of the Warriors. Still getting a good pressure. Shots on goal. And to find a few more of them that connect in the back of the net. Loose puck in front, and Vegas finds a rebound. Initial shot saved by Rusniak, but the rebound came to the back door, and Vegas was right there to tuck it in. Left side just inside the post after the rebound, and Vegas goes back up by a goal. 8:17 remaining. Vegas goes up 2-1.
Junior Knight's goal scored by number 21, assisted by number 15.
Gillespie trying to get a pass right through center ice over to Hargadine. He turns around and mohawks around some traffic. Hargadine, shot, scores! Hargadine with the quick answer right after the Vegas goal, ties it right back up. Great pass from Gillespie all the way up to Hargadine through the neutral zone. Hargadine spins around some traffic, breaks away clean, beats the goalie on the right side, ties it up. Back to 2-2. Or back to a tie game, I should say, at 2-2.
Warriors goal scored by number 71, assisted by number 10. Time of the goal 8:03 remaining in the second period.
Loose puck picked up by Gillespie, trying to break it out. Another good pass looking for Howick. Same kind of opportunity there. Gillespie trying to make a long outlet pass through the neutral zone. Hargadine picks up the puck, looking for a shot right in front. Got blocked by the defense. Howick taking a crack at it. Rebound chipped out. Good opportunity there for Hargadine. The Knights will ice it. That'll bring it back down. A face-off in the Knights zone. Hargadine had a good crack at it. The rebound came right into the slot, but Howick and Hargadine just couldn't get a stick on it. Too much traffic there with the Vegas defenders. Vegas ices it. And we get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Warriors. Wall to take the face-off for Boffin and Russell on the wings. Curtin and Depew are your defensemen. Knights control the face-off. They'll bounce it off the boards behind their own net. Corralled, though, by Russell. Russell battling two Knights players. They come away with it. They'll chip it up to center ice, but picked off by Depew. Depew sends it back in the zone. Delayed offsides. Warriors touch it up. Picked back up by Russell on the blue line around some traffic. Russell centering pass right in front, just behind Wald, who was streaking in there, and picked up by the Knights. Curtin back on side, enters the zone, trying to fight through a check there. Loose puck picked up down low. Wald circling behind the Vegas net, trying to find an opening. Plays it back to the right point for Curtin. Curtin back down low for Robotham, trying to get a shot. Robotham's shot was blocked. Knights pick it up and they flip it into the bench. 6.5 minutes remaining. The clearing attempt by Vegas goes into the Warriors bench. We'll get a face-off down in the Vegas zone. NHL rules, that would be a 2-minute penalty, trying to clear the puck out of your zone. If it goes over the boards below the blue line, that's a penalty in the NHL. Youth hockey, it just results in a face-off down in your own zone. Knights control the face-off, trying to clear it up and out. Phillips tried to keep it in at the point. He'll chip it back in, but offsides call. We'll get a face-off just outside the blue line here with 6:24 remaining. Face-off controlled by the Warriors. Phillips plays it across the neutral zone, trying to find Walcott off the boards, but it's picked up by Vegas. Vegas, a D-to-D pass. Trying to clear the zone. They flip it up and out of the blue, over the blue line, out of the zone. Intercepted by Weisner. Sent right back by Vegas. Phillips regroups in his own zone. Scans the ice, flips it up over a defender, over to Howick. Howick across the blue line, enters the zone, pulls it back around some traffic. He'll go to the right side, trying to get a shot, but blocked by a Vegas stick. Gillespie right there. He retreats and picks up the puck in the neutral zone. He'll play it right back. A little touch pass from Howick, trying to chip it ahead. Goes right on target. Turned aside by the Vegas goalie. Howick back checking. A good stick check by Phillips sends the puck into the near corner. Vegas will play it back to the right point, trying to fire a shot. Goes wide left. They're trying to get a tip on it. Couldn't get a stick. It goes wide into the far corner. Vegas plays it from the left point, back down low. We'll get a penalty here as Gillespie checked him from behind. They're going to call Gillespie here for the cross check or a trip. We'll see what they call it, but nevertheless, Warriors are going the penalty kill here with 5:19 remaining in the second and a 2-minute penalty kill. Warriors cleared out just over the zone. Vegas will have to reset, delayed offsides. They dump it back in, but they'll all have to touch up at the blue line. Depew picks up the puck behind his own net. Trying to flip it up and out of the zone. He does get it in the neutral zone, but it's dumped right back in by Vegas. They'll touch up. Shot returned again by Curtin. Curtin sends it all the way down. Burning some clock. First half a minute has expired now on the penalty kill. Vegas with a quick rush up the left side. Back checking is Curtin. Depew in the slot with a poke check by Depew. Shot blocked. I'm not sure if Rushnak got it or maybe Depew blocked it. Russell turns, fires it back into the far corner. Burns a little more clock. We're down to 1:15 on the penalty kill. Vegas regroups behind their own net. Quick outlet pass to center ice. 3-man rush just over the blue line, but turned aside by Depew. Picked off, though, just on the blue line by Vegas. Another quick shot goes wide right into the corner. Puck comes all the way back to the point, but kept in momentarily by Vegas, and they'll chip it down in the far corner. Rushing over there is Curtin. Can't quite clear it out. Kept in by Vegas. Doing a good job to keep the play alive below the blue line. This time it is cleared out. They'll have to wait. They touch it up. Offsides. 40 seconds remaining on the penalty. To Gillespie. We're going to face off just outside the blue line here. See if the Warriors can kill off this last 40 seconds, get back to full strength. Phillips trying to chip it out, but kept in by Vegas. Phillips tying up his man. Vegas gets a clearing and plays it back to the right D. Shot from the right D, looking for a tip and a redirect. They redirected just a little bit too wide right. Good play there by Vegas, but it goes wide right. They play it back low in the circle. Shot goes high. Might have got a piece on the blocker, but it goes over the crossbar. Vegas regroups. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Warriors. Phillips tying up his man in the corner. Vegas comes away with it, trying to get a centering pass right in front. Blocked. Phillips slap shots it off the boards. Gets it up and out of the zone, and that'll end up killing off the remainder of the penalty. Phillips slaps it all the way down to the other end. No icing, of course, with the penalty kill. Bothan trying to pick up the puck. Vegas chips it away. A little opportunity for a rush here. Phillips and Gillespie back. Phillips forces his man in the far corner. Drop pass, still below the red line. They'll chip it behind the net. Gillespie takes the other man in the far corner. Gillespie chipping it ahead, trying to find Walcott just out of his reach, but it does clear the zone. Bothan picks up the puck just below the red line. He'll dump it in. Bothan trying to get some separation there, but picked off by the Knights. The Knights rush the other direction. 2.5 minutes remaining in this second period. Shots are 19-13 in favor of the Warriors. Outlet pass by Depew goes off the back of the Wald's skate. And they regroup. Vegas picks up the loose puck at center ice, though. They'll dump it back in the Warriors zone. Chasing after it is Rabothan. He'll circle behind his own net, trying to play it around the boards for Wald. Walcott over there as well. Wald gets tripped up. Vegas trying to come away with it, but Gillespie picks it up. Gillespie circling behind his own net, trying to get through some traffic, but a poke check by the Knights player stops that rush. Wald comes over in support, and it's cleared out by Walcott. Just back to the blue line, but they kept it in right on the blue line. Great job by Vegas to keep that in. That was fractions of an inch from being out. Loose puck picked up by Wald. Poke check, it ends up on the stick of Rabothan. Rabothan kicks it back to himself. Rabothan below the blue line. Slap shot right in front. Loose puck. Vegas trying to cover it up. The defender pulled it out of the crease. The goalie wanted to cover it. The defender kicked it out. Almost had a little crack at it right there. Was Rabothan. Knights chip it up into the neutral zone. Gillespie is there with 1 minute remaining. He plays it back off the boards, but not out of the zone. Ends up on the stick of a Vegas player. A couple good poke checks, though, break up that opportunity for Vegas.
1 minute left to play.
Quick shot goes wide right. Loose puck picked up by Halleck. Halleck at center ice. We'll just send it in the corner, dumping it down, looking for Russell. Russell skating through some traffic, trying to get a centering pass, looking for Halleck in the crease, but poke checked away by Vegas. 40 seconds or so remaining. Shot from the point, gets tipped by Vegas into the near corner. Halleck sends it around for Russell behind the net. Russell trying to pull it back and find an opening for a pass back to the point, but picked off by Vegas. Curtin back with Depew. 2-on-2 rush here. Great stick check by Curtin. Sends the puck in the far corner. Loose puck in front. Dangerous shot. Turned aside by Rusniak. Chipped out by Curtin. Trying to find Halleck. Just bounces over his stick. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Vegas clears it back down. Curtin up to Halleck. Maybe a chance for one more shot if Halleck can get low enough. Gets through some traffic. Trying to pull the trigger, but that's the end of the period. And we'll head into the third. Tied 2-2. Shots 20-13 in favor of the Warriors. Keep tabs on the NHL game here too. We got the laptop going, showing the Carolina-Florida game. Keeping tabs on our live stream here for the youth game. We head into this final frame here. Third period coming up. Tie score 2-2, 20 minutes to go. As I mentioned, the number 2 seed Warriors are headed to the championship regardless, but giving Vegas all they can handle here with this team of 2010s for Vegas. Vegas shot goes off the side of the post. Tough angle shot. Phillips plays it through the crease, trying to find the streaking Russell, but it's picked up by Vegas. Vegas' centering pass picked off by Hargadine. Drop pass by Vegas, trying to find someone in the slot, picked off by Wisner. Wisner over to Hargadine. Hargadine around some traffic. Quickly creates a 2-on-1. Hargadine trying to get it back to Wisner. Got tied up and couldn't get the shot off. Good pressure by Vegas there. Verboffen back there with Hargadine battling behind the net. Vegas digs it out. They'll chip it up the far side. Touch pass back to center ice, 2-on-2. Gillespie and Phillips back for the Warriors. They play it through the slot. Shot goes wide left. Centering pass picked off by Wisner. Flip pass over to Hargadine as he sauces it up and over the traffic. Hargadine and Walcott over the blue line. Hargadine wide down by the face-off circle. Shot on target, looking for a little rebound there. Tough angle shot, but just hoping for a rebound. Covered up, though, by the Vegas goalie. Face-off in the offensive zone for the Warriors here. Wald wins the faceoff momentarily, but Vegas jumps through the traffic and picks it up. Good pressure by Russell to tie up the man. Russell digs it out. He comes away with it at the red line, skating around some traffic. He's got Wald with him as well as Walcott. Quick shot blocker save by the Vegas goalie. Goes behind the net, lands on the netting momentarily. Wald trying to poke it away for a little shot there, but Vegas picks it up. They'll rush up the left side. Vegas, 3-on-2 shot, 3-on-2 rush here. Quick shot, glove save by Rushniak. Vegas wins the faceoff, back to the point, tip, and they score. Great shot from the point by Vegas. Hard to defend that one. They win it back to the left D. Quick slap shot, and he got a tip that just lasered right over the top of the glove of Rushniak. Really didn't have a chance to catch up with that one. It's an excellent tip by Vegas. Shot from the left point. Tip right around the face-off circle, redirected above the glove of Rushniak.
Junior Knight's goal scored by number 17, assisted by number 7. Time of the goal 18-18 remaining in the
Warriors dump the puck down in the Vegas zone, but Vegas controls. Trying to clear it out, but kept in by Weisner. Weisner to Howick. Howick trying to chip it back to center ice. Blocked momentarily by Weisner, but eventually cleared out by Vegas. Rabotham with a good back check. Forces Vegas to regroup. They'll turn around, fire it, and that'll be an icing call as they fire it from center ice all the way back down. That brings the faceoff back down in the Vegas zone. Warriors control the faceoff. They play it back to Depew. Depew trying to play it behind his back, down low, looking for Hargadine. Hargadine behind the net, looking for a pass. Plays around the net, back over on the near side to Wald. Back to the point, back to Curtin. Curtin lets it fly, looking for a tip. Rebound, kicked left. Depew pinching down, trying to find a shot, chipping it back to the net, goes off the back of the net. Wald flips it back over to Hargadine. Hargadine below the net to Wald. Wald right in front, looking for Hargadine. Comes all the way back to the point, shot by Curtin, goes off with the Vegas defender. They play it back to the point, trying to find Curtin. Couldn't get it settled, and Vegas rushing the other direction. Couple poke checks, they get through some traffic, but a great back check by Russell breaks it up. We'll get a penalty here as Vegas boarded Wald into the corner. Warriors goalie to the bench, Rushniak off the ice. Russell trying to get through some traffic. Vegas touches it up, and we'll get a penalty here on the on the Vegas Knights. Warrior power play coming up. Wald got boarded in the boards pretty hard in the far corner. Number 21 for Vegas goes off. Warriors go on the power play. Phillips and Gillespie on the point. Weisner to take the face off, and Walcott and Rabotham on the forwards. Knights cleared out, broken up by Gillespie at center ice though. Gillespie with the head of steam, right back in the zone over the blue line. Gillespie down to the face-off dot, quick shot, bouncer. Initial save, bounced up, and right back into the mid of the Vegas goalie. Good hard shot by Gillespie there. Could have potentially bounced up and over and into the net, but it bounced up and straight back down into his mitt. And we'll get another face-off. Hargadine on the ice now. Wald and Howick on the wing. They win it back. Gillespie over to Phillips. Phillips with a slap shot. Glove save by the Vegas goalie. Good hard slap shot by Phillips. Glove save, no rebound. We'll do it again. Hargadine wins it back to the point to Phillips. Phillips plays it back down low. Over to Howick. Howick down to the face-off dot, trying to get a shot. Loose puck comes to the side for Wald. Wald fires a shot. Stick save by the Vegas goalie. Good rebound in the back door. Comes right back to Howick. Shot! Roofed it! Scores! Loose puck came back to Howick. He buried it on just on the left corner crossbar, right over the goalie's shoulder. Warriors have tied it up. Great game here. First one very lopsided. It was close early on, but ended up being a very lopsided 11-4 victory by the Knights. 16 minutes remaining in this contest. 3-3. Shots now 26 to 16 in favor of the Warriors. They're getting their looks. Loose puck picked up at center ice by Russell, trying to skate through some traffic. Poke check by Vegas. Good job by Rabothan trying to keep it alive, but it does clear the zone. Vegas chips it back to center ice. Loose puck picked up by Depew. He'll chip it back over to Weisner. Weisner looking for a little sauce pass through some traffic on the tape of Rabothan. Rabothan trying to do a little drop pass to Russell, but poke checked away by Vegas. Vegas comes away with it, trying to clear it out. They get it on the far side. Weisner with pressure, back checking, pokes it away. Depew there as well, and Weisner digs it out. Good job by Weisner to back check and eventually take it out. He plays it over, trying to find Russell, but just off the tape of Russell. Russell in a battle in the near corner. Vegas chips it back to the slot. Picked up by Walcott. Walcott breaks it out over to Rabothan. Rabothan on the right side, trying to get a shot. Let me create a rebound, but it goes off the shin guard of a Vegas defender. Vegas trying to play it out. Doesn't quite get out of the zone. Russell ties up the man on the near side here. Russell and the Vegas player go down. Got a hand pass here. Stoppage in play. 14 and a half minutes remaining. Warriors control the face-off. Hargadine wins it back to Phillips. Phillips over to Gillespie. Gillespie evades some traffic over the red line. Enters the zone on the left side. He'll backhand it in right on target. Kicked aside by the Vegas goalie. Walled right there, trying to create a little scoring opportunity, but cleared aside by the Vegas goalie. Hargadine battling in the corner. Vegas clears it around. Behind their own net. Tripped up behind the net. It's Hargadine. He's back to his feet, but Vegas clears it up and out of the zone on the right side. Gillespie back on the right. Or on the left, I should say. Phillips on right D. Phillips digs it out after a good poke check by Wall. Phillips bodies up his man. Forces a pass, and it's picked up by Gillespie. Gillespie rushing out. He's got Walcott and Hargadine. He plays it over to Hargadine on the right side. Hargadine down low. Trying to create. Trying to get a backhand pass. Weisner was streaking down below the blue line. Couldn't get the pass over to him. Loose puck picked up by Gillespie. He'll bang it across the left side, and Vegas will dump it in. Loose puck comes all the way around the corner. Touch pass from Gillespie over to Weisner. Weisner regains control at center ice, trying to find Hargadine, streaking through the neutral zone, but picked off by Vegas. Phillips ties up his man in the far corner. They skate around the referee. Centering pass comes over to Walcott. Nobody home for Vegas. Walcott chips it up and out of the zone. Gets on its edge, rolls all the way into the Vegas zone. They'll circle back and pick it up. Just under 13 minutes remaining in the period. Vegas to the neutral zone. The head of steam, skating back. Gillespie one man back. Great stick check by Gillespie. Loose puck picked up by Weisner after a couple Warriors collided and stopped the Gillespie rush. But nevertheless, it's flipped up and out of the zone. Vegas trying to clear it out. One man skating through the neutral zone for Vegas. Curtin and Depew back for the Warriors. They get through, they split the defense. Shot, leg pad saved by Rusniak. Rusniak got a right leg pad on it. Outlet pass looking for Rabothan. Rabothan below the red line. Behind the red line, he ices it. That'll be an icing call. That brings it back down in the Warriors zone. 12:16 remaining. Hargadine to take the face-off. He wins it back, trying to find Depew. Trying to clear the zone. Wald picks it up. He'll play a cross-ice pass over to Depew. Depew streaking out of the zone is Wald. Great pass through traffic. Wald up the right side, trying to get around the Vegas defense. Carries it around behind the net, trying to get a pass back over to Walcott, but picked off by Vegas. Here comes Vegas the other direction. Curtin back with Depew. Vegas with a 2-on-1 shot goes wide behind the net. Comes back to the left point. They turn, try to fire it in. Hargadine picks up a loose puck. 3-on-1 opportunity. Hargadine, Walcott. Hargadine a pass over to Walcott. One-timer to just left of the net. Good opportunity there for the Warriors. Vegas dumps it in the zone. Numbers back for the Warriors, though. As Curtin picks it up behind his own net. He plays it back over to Depew. Depew around some traffic. Touch pass over to Hargadine. Hargadine, Russell, and Walcott. 3-on-2 break here for the Warriors. Hargadine down low below some traffic, circling behind the red line. Hargadine battling Russell there as well. Russell digs it out. They try to clear it back up, but kept in by Gillespie. He'll dump it back in. It'll circle all the way around. Russell chasing after it along with Weisner. Vegas is trying to clear it out. Kept in at the point by Phillips. Vegas eventually picks it up. Go back to the red line. They'll dump it in the zone just below the red line. No icing. Puck will circle behind Rusniak. Rabathin skates around some traffic. Good job to evade the defender behind the net. Trying to play it out, but kept in by the defense of Vegas. Just under the blue line there. The Vegas defender picked off the pass. Couldn't get the shot off, though, and Gillespie picks it up. Good long sauce pass. Tip, no icing. Rabathin chasing after it. Russell goes to the slot. Rabathin trying to get a centering pass, fanned on it. Tried again, went off the skate of a Vegas defender. Comes back to the point and cleared out by Vegas. Gillespie back checking. Phillips back on D. Shot, glove save by Rusniak. He hangs on to it. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Loose puck controlled by Vegas, trying to get a quick shot, but stick checked. Wald comes away with it, skating up the right side. Wald around some traffic. Howitt going to the slot. Shot looking for a rebound. Kicked into the crease, but it kicked wide. Vegas controls. They'll go back the other direction. Chip it quickly back into Warrior zone. Curtin chasing after it. Curtin circling behind his own net. Places it up to Wald on the near side. Wald trying to get a backhand pass. Fanned on it momentarily, but he did get it out. They'll chip it ahead, but just out of the reach of any Warriors players, and Vegas returns it right back in the zone. Depew regrouping his own zone. Over to Curtin. Touch pass up to Walcott, just out of his reach. They try to maintain possession. Howitt comes away with it. Howitt trying to get a quick snapshot for a rebound. Goes wide left. Vegas controls. They send it back to center ice. Try to poke check it away. Comes back to Curtin. Warriors break up the rush. A little scrum here at center ice. Ends up on the tape of a Vegas player streaking down low, but Depew right there to break it up. Good job by Depew. Curtin trying to send it up, looking for Walcott. Kept in at the point by Vegas. Vegas sends it back down low, but Curtin sends it right back out. Good job by Curtin. He does clear the zone. Howitt and Hargadine trying to streak ahead there. Almost had a little 2-on-1 break. Curtin sends it back through center ice. Curtin up the right side, across the blue line, through some traffic. Gets tied up, lost the handle. Had Rabathin and Hargadine streaking with him, but Vegas, with a good stick check, regains possession. Vegas flips it up into the neutral zone. Picked up by Hargadine, just below the red line. He'll play it up to Weisner. Weisner trying to put it right on net, looking for a rebound, but glove save by the goalie, and he hangs on to that one. Rabathin was streaking right towards the crease. Just couldn't get there in time to get a little stick check and poke that around the goalie. He covers it up. Shots 27-18 in favor of the Warriors. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Quick shot on target, and another one covered up by the goalie. We'll get another face-off here with 8:02 remaining. Oh, I missed it.
Still
1-1.
Another 4 overtime.
Oh my gosh, no doubt.
Carolina kind of put the lose those.
Especially at home. Quick shot by Vegas, goes wide. Rusniak will cover that one up. They blow it dead. The puck wasn't quite covered, but close enough to the post. He got a mid on it the second time. Face off controlled by Vegas. Back to the left point. Tip right in front. Loose puck shot and they score. Initial save by Rusniak, but that rebound came right out to the short side post. Vegas player right there lifts it up and over the leg pad of Rusniak. Puts Vegas up 4-3. Tough one to defend. The rebound came right out to the winger who was standing by the post. He lifts it up and over the leg pad. Puts Vegas up by 1 here with 7.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Vegas controls the face-off.
Scored by number 17, assisted by number 7.
They rush in the right side. Poke checked away by Russell momentarily. Walled over there in support as well. Chips up and out. Comes right back to center ice for Halleck. Halleck picks up the puck. He's over the blue line on the right side. Halleck down low. He gets checked. That'll be a penalty here on Vegas. Vegas with a quick shot, saved by Rusniak.
Don't let me mess it up, and I'll do my best.
Yeah, just keep it in the frame. That's perfect.
Oh, God. Let's go, Strat. Wally here. Oh. It's not set up for a short guy here.
That's it.
No problem. That's hard work, Mag.
Thank you. Phillips controls the puck, pushing it up into the neutral zone. 6 minutes remaining. 20 seconds, or number 20, I should say, with 40 seconds remaining on the power play for the Warriors. Number 20 in the box for Vegas. Clearing attempt, blocked by Wisner. Wisner down low, gets below the defense. Quick shot, goes behind the net. Picked up by the Warriors, trying to get it back to the point for a shot. Russell fires one wide left. Phillips will go down and pick that one up on the far boards. Trying to get a shot bouncing back towards the net. Picked up by the Knights and cleared. Phillips trying to get something on target there, looking for a rebound. Knights pick it up and clear it out. Gillespie behind his own net. He'll bring it out, plays it over to Phillips. Phillips, touch pass right at center ice to Wald. Full strength now for the Knights. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Wald down low, chipped away by the Knights. They clear the zone. They'll flip it up and over around Phillips into the near corner. Gillespie there to poke it away. Phillips comes away with it. Phillips trying to play it off the boards for Russell. Russell picks it up, gets through the defense, trying to pull it back to the center ice in the slot, but a good poke check there by Vegas breaks it up. Vegas sends it all the way down to the other end of the ice. That'll be an icing call. 4:44 remaining. Hargadon to take the drop. Rabothan and Howick are your wingers. Howick chips it down low. Hargadon there as well. Comes right back to Howick. Back over to Hargadon. Hargadon trying to get a centering pass over to Howick, but poke checked away at the last second by the Knights. Howick was right there in the slot. Just a last second poke check by the Knights. Broke up the shooting opportunity. Knights playing it behind the Warrior net, circling around. Curtin tying up his man. Depew there as well. 2 players from each team and a little scrum behind the Warrior net. Dug out by the Warriors, trying to play it ahead. They get it to Rabothan. Rabothan streaking up with Howick on the right side. Hargadon in tow. 3-on-2 break here for the Warriors. Rabothan shot. Glove save. No rebound. Great look there. Rabothan coming in at a tough angle, but a good opportunity for a rebound right there with 2 other Warriors streaking. But great job by the Vegas goalie to hang on to that one. No rebound. Warriors control the face-off. Russell into the slot. Quick shot. Blocker save by the Vegas goalie. Karam's off the glass. Great save by the Vegas goalie. Quick shot by Russell. Vegas clears it up and out over the defenseman. The Warriors just past Phillips. Russell back checking. Centering pass picked off by Gillespie. He'll touch it over to Phillips. Phillips backhands it behind his own net, trying to find Walcott. Walcott chips it ahead, looking for Russell, who is streaking out, but picked off by Vegas. Vegas re-enters the zone on the right side. Slap shot. Got a glove on it. Did Rusniak, but kicks behind the net. Gillespie up and off the glass for Russell. Russell trying to play it over to Wisner. He gets it to Wisner. Quick snap shot by Russell. Backhand, or by Wisner. Backhand by Russell. Gillespie with the rebound. Down in the slot low. Good shot by Wisner. A backhand pass by, or rebound attempt by Russell. Just still couldn't find the back of the net. Good pressure there by the Warriors. Warriors offside. They get back onside. Vegas clears the zone though. Loose puck dug out by Wisner. Wisner rushing the other direction. All by himself with 4 Vegas Knights players back. They poke check it away and clear it out all the way to the other end of the ice. Touched by Phillips, no icing. 2.5 minutes remaining. We'll keep an eye on the Warrior net. Maybe an extra attacker here soon for the Warriors. Russell just over the blue line. Looking for a shot. Fires it, and he scores! Russell with the snapshot. Just too much for the glove hand to handle for the Vegas goalie. Got his glove up. Got a piece of it, but it fluttered just past his glove. And the Warriors have tied it up on the 33rd shot of the game for the Warriors. 20 shots for the Knights. 4-4 here as we head into the final couple minutes.
Warriors goal scored by number 9, assisted by number 11.
Curtin flips it up to the neutral zone, trying to find Wald or Howick, but just out of their reach. Knights trying to clear it out, comes back to the point. Hagedorn scoops it up. Trying to maintain possession here just under the blue line. Curtin comes away with it. Trying to pull the trigger and get a shot off for a rebound. It goes behind the net. Howick battling behind the net. Goalie got a glove on it, but it trickled behind his own net. Hagedorn chasing after it. A Vegas defender there as well. Vegas comes away with it. They clear the zone. Little touch pass in the neutral zone. They're up the left side. Curtin battling along with Wald. Curtin and Wald trying to send it up the near side here. Vegas player keeping it jammed up in the corner. Wald goes down. Centering pass picked off by Hagedorn. Hagedorn mohawks around the face-off dot. Heads up the right side. He's got Howick on the left side. All the Vegas players are back. Quick shot by Hagedorn trying to get a rebound to bounce out, but just wide left. Depew battling on the far side. Along with Howick. Wald rolls back to the left D point. Big scrum as we burn off the last minute here. I believe the overtime format, if we need it, was a 4-on-4 and a 3-on-3 and a 2-on-2, and they'll just keep doing that until someone scores. So we'll see what happens here with the overtime if they play it. Vegas rushing up the near side. Through the neutral zone. Poke checks by Hagedorn, separates the puck and breaks up that rush. Depew forcing his man into the corner. Loose puck slides right into the slot, but broken up by Curtin. Couple of poke checks there at center ice, and Vegas ends up with it in the zone. Another poke check by Depew to break it up. Vegas trying to get something going. 25 seconds remaining. Loose puck behind the net. They'll play it out to the face-off dot. Quick shot goes high over the crossbar into the near corner. Vegas defender pinches down, tries to get another shot on target. Saved by Rusniak, and he hangs on to that one. Good tough angle shot there by the Vegas Knights player. Rusniak up to the challenge, hangs on to it. We'll get a face-off with 12.8 seconds on the arena clock. Timeout by one of the teams. 30-second timeout. Shots 33-21 in favor of the Warriors. This is technically not a pool play game. It's technically a bracket game, but they've already decided who's moving on, so I'm not sure if they'll play in overtime. We'll see what happens here. They've already decided who's going to the championship, but they still may play in overtime because it's technically a bracket game. So we'll see what happens. 12 seconds remaining if nobody scores. 4-4 tie at the moment. After the save by Rusniak, face-off will be in the Warriors zone. Phillips and Gillespie are defensemen. Russell to take the face-off. Face-off controlled by Vegas. Back to the left D. Shot. Blocked by Russell. Goes in the far side. Phillips battling in the corner. Tying up his man. Phillips gets leveled. We're going to burn off this last second here with no goal. We'll see what happens. Big scrum in the corner. Thought for sure there might be a penalty called by somebody, but no penalty, no goal. We had 4-4. It looks like they're going to play some sort of overtime. The players are staying on the bench, so no OT and pool play, but this being a bracket game, they'll figure something out. They've got 2 minutes on the board, so I'll reset my clock here and see what transpires here. I'll go ahead and use the fourth period indicator here for this scoreboard. We'll see what the format is. I did hear the kids talking earlier. They mentioned that they had heard it might be a 4-on-4 or a 3-on-3, kind of like an NHL overtime. We'll see what happens. Coach Travis Howick getting the players fired up here for this overtime.
So what do we do now?
they do like a 4-on-4, and they do scores. They do a 3-on-3, they do scores.
Is that what they do?
That's what the kids were telling me. I don't know where they heard it from, but we'll see what they roll out. Yeah.
2 minutes, 5-on-5.
It is a full strength here. Okay, so we're at 5-on-5, full strength here. They got 2 minutes on the board for the overtime. Maybe they'll play that out. Yeah, maybe we'll start reducing players as we go forward. We'll see here. 2 minutes to start. Teams have flipped the ice like a normal period change. Hargadine will take the face-off. Rabothin and Weisner are your wingers. Phillips and Gillespie are your defensemen. Great game so far tonight, regardless how it finishes up. Great effort on both teams. Vegas dumps it in. Gillespie chasing after behind his own net. Bouncing puck, he corrals it. Streaking up the left side. Outlet pass all the way over to Rabothin on the right side. Weisner ahead, working down the slot with Hargadine. Trying to get a rebound there in the slot. Shot by Rabothin, didn't get through the traffic. It was blocked by Vegas. Vegas rushing out the other direction up the right side. Weisner back checking. Weisner with a little shove there, separates the puck, knocks him down. Phillips picks it up, trying to glove it down, or trying to clear the zone and shoot it out of there, but gloved down by a Vegas defender. Weisner comes away with it. Weisner up the left side, trying to dump it in. Blocked by the Vegas winger at center ice. They rush the other direction. Weisner or Hargadine back checking. Phillips there as well. Quick shot, glove save by Rusniak. He hangs on to that one with 1:07 remaining on the arena clock. Face off in the Warriors zone. Controlled by the Warriors, but they overskated. Depew got a stick on it. Centering pass. Block doesn't get through the traffic. Kicked out by Wald. Wald and Russell battling. Wald trying to dig it out. Comes back to Russell. Or Depew, I should say. And it's eventually chipped ahead. Russell chasing after it. Just over the red line, though. Icing call. .45 seconds on the clock.
Let's go!
Face off back down in the Warrior zone after the icing call. Hargadine will take the face off. He's got Walcott and Weisner as your wingers. Curtin and Depew are your defensemen. Good tie up there up to the face-off. Warriors control. Curtin streaking up the right side. Trying to get a pass around a defenseman, or a winger, I should say, for Vegas.
Go with him!
They tie him up. Puck comes back to Depew. Depew evades the defender back in the neutral zone. Little touch pass over to Walcott. Hargadine over the blue line.
Get there!
He'll dump it behind the net. Scooped up by Hargadine. Circling around as Hargadine comes back to the point. Depew plays it back down low, just out of the reach of Weisner, looking for Walcott or Weisner, chipped out by the Knights. Knights trying to clear it out just behind Walcott, but they connect on a pass, and they'll streak up the left side. Vegas enters the zone on the far left side, shot, glove save. They'll hang on to it. That'll do it. We'll see what they do here next. First 2 minutes has expired. They put 1 minute on the board for whatever happens next. 1 minute on the clock. And as they've done in the arena, they've got period number 5 on the board. I'll move mine to 5. Second overtime format. They may reduce it down and do 4-on-4. We'll see. Appears they'll keep the same ends of the ice as they started overtime with, but only 4 skaters. So they don't do a center face-off here. They're going to stay where the game ended in the previous overtime, but 4-on-4 now. Russell to take the face-off. He wins it back over to Curtin. Curtin back up the boards to Russell. Russell trying to play it around traffic over to Rabathan. He fights to a stick check. Tried to pull around one more defender, but poked away by Vegas. They flip it into the corner, but can't clear. Errant pass. Vegas pushes up the left side, trying to skate around Rabathan with a good stick check by Rabathan. Russell comes away with it. Russell and Rabathan over the blue line. Top of the slot, quick shot. Blocker save, kicks into the corner. They clear it back to center ice. Depew plays it around some traffic and dumps it back in. It'll circle behind the Vegas net. Rabathan chasing after it. Vegas controls, but right behind the net there is Rabathan to break it up. Vegas eventually gets an outlet pass. 3 players back. Curtin takes the man. Depew takes the slot. Quick shot goes behind the net. Vegas trying to get a centering pass. Doesn't get through. Picked up by Curtin. And another minute has expired. They've got 1 more minute back on the board, and I believe we'll go to 3-on-3. We move this to period number 6. Three on 3 here for this next format. They keep reducing players. We have Hargadine, Howick, and Gillespie. 2 forwards and 1 defenseman. 3-on-3 with another minute. Shots are 34-23 in favor of the Warriors. Hargadine wins the face-off over to Gillespie. Gillespie circling around, evading some traffic, trying to find an outlet pass. He flips it up all the way over. Be an icing call if Howick can't get there, just out of his reach. 48 seconds. That'll bring the face-off back down to the Warrior zone. We'll try it again. Hargadine again to take the face-off. Walled on the ice in place of Howick. Hargadine wins it back to Gillespie. Gillespie ties up his man. Hargadine picks up the puck. Hargadine trying to skate through some traffic. Hargadine gets taken down. Play continues. They clear the zone. Comes back to center ice. Vegas regroups. I didn't start my clock. Sorry about that. There's about 30 seconds left. Offsides call. Vegas had a little rush there. An offsides call. I got my clock squared back up here. 29 seconds remaining.
Come on, boys!
After the offsides call, switch up the legs. Walcott and Wisner are your forwards. Gillespie back on D. Gillespie chips it up and out of the zone. Vegas to regroup at center ice. Vegas corrals the puck at the red line, chips it back over to the right winger across the line. Wisner applying pressure, cross ice pass down to the face-off dot. Gillespie forces him wide. Circling behind the net. Gillespie goes down with the Vegas Knights player. Wisner tying up his man. Vegas with the pass, trying to get into the crease. Blocked by Rusniak, and hang on to that one. 1.4 on the arena clock, so we'll just get one little face-off here. The puck gets dropped, and we may go to 2-on-2. We'll see what happens. Fun little format here for the overtime. Certainly can't afford to have a 4 overtime game like the Florida Panthers had the other night. Kids have to get some sleep at some point. There's still more hockey to be played tomorrow, so we'll see if this ends it here in the 7th overtime. They've put another minute back on the board. Might just go down to arm wrestling or something at this point. We'll see what happens. It might be 2-on-2 from what I heard. We'll see what the strategy is. You go with forwards, do you go with defensemen? Got to stretch the ice, got to play D. Let's see what the strategy is here. They'll go with 1 forward and 1 D. It's going to be 2-on-2. Phillips on D, Russell for the forward. And we're underway. Quick shot, blocked by Phillips, doesn't get through. Another block by Rusniak.
There you go, roll. There you go, roll.
Switching it up, quick, fresh legs. Depew on the ice now. Vegas controls the face-off, 2-on-2. Quick shot, saved by Rusniak. And he covers it up again.
There you go, roll.
Russell off the ice, Hargadine on. Looks like they're switching it up every whistle, trying to keep the legs fresh. Hargadine trying to win the face-off forward with not a traditional hockey setup here. You got to win it forward. Hargadine all alone on the breakaway. Shot, loose puck covered up by the Vegas goalie. Great shot opportunity there for Hargadine. Almost won it on the breakaway. Wondered what he'd go with the toe drag or a move or a shot.
Come on, boys.
Chose the shot. Good hard shot. Covered up by the goalie after the rebound.
Come on, D.
Hargadine will stay out there with Curtin. Great strategy after the face-off. You really don't need to win it back in your own zone. He wins it forward. Hargadine again wins it forward. Playing around some traffic here. 2-on-2. Hargadine circling around. He'll bring it back to center ice. 25 seconds. Hargadine trying to get a rush around the defenseman. Hits the brakes. 20 seconds remaining. He plays it back to Curtin.
Get him.
Trying to create some space here. Curtin trying to get it over to Hargadine. Just fanned on it. Turns into a rush the other direction. Vegas shot high over the crossbar.
It's not basketball.
1 second remaining. And that'll do it. That period burns off. Almost an opportunity there. Curtin trying to tip it back to Hargadine, who would have been in the slot all alone. Just couldn't quite get the pass off. It ended up right on the tape of a Vegas player who had a breakaway, but he airmailed it over the crossbar. We head into the 8th period, technically. We'll put another minute on the board here. It appears to be a one-on-one setup. There's only one player for Vegas on the ice. Weisner comes on the ice for the Warriors. One-on-one for a minute. Test of endurance here. Vegas player circling around with puck control. Poke check by Weisner. Weisner pokes it away. Saved by Rusniak. Weisner back on his feet. Vegas player circling behind the net. Loose puck in front. Weisner with the opportunity. Weisner's going to think about it. 35 seconds remaining. Which way does he go? Weisner in a foot race. Weisner skates out to center ice. Weisner all alone across the blue line. Breakaway for Weisner. Shot! Scored! Weisner wins it! Dog pile on Weisner as he wins it with the breakaway. The foot race. Bought his time, decided to break it out on the right side of the net, and it was a foot race after that. Weisner wins it with the 5th goal of the game for the Warriors. What a finish. What an entertaining game, and what an outstanding finish with the breakaway goal by Weisner, Logan Weisner.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, the second, like all of his patience, and then when that guy went behind the net, I was like, okay.
Oh my God, yeah, it was like, it's a foot race.
When'd you go behind? Okay. Oh, Mike's gonna be so excited. That's awesome.
That was so cool.
That was awesome.
That was very cool. I knew he was looking at it. He's waiting for him. Because he knew he could outskate him. He knew he could outskate him. So as soon as the guy made the move, he took off.
He's one of our fastest kids. So
Yeah, well,
he's I thought he would take off initially, but he just kind of waited.
Yeah, no, he waited. He wanted to go on in. Right? And then he just blew him away.
That was heady. That was good. That was fun
Not
to watch.
for us, but congrats.
Hey, thank you. Yeah.
If they have the scoreboard right, the pressure is not the same. You know what they say?
Yeah, that's right. Unbelievable finish. 5-4 your final here. Warriors win it in the fifth overtime. The fifth overtime. They go 5-on-5, 4-on-4, 3-on-3, 2-on-2, and 1-on-1. And Logan Weisner wins it with a breakaway goal. What a finish. 5-4 your final. We'll see you tomorrow at 2:10 p.m. for the championship game.